Hello, welcome. Let's do an all signs. We'll do Aries to Pisces, timestamps somewhere below in the description box and on the screen, by the way. So we'll just take a look and see who and what is coming in and any other questions that may arise. Cool? Cool. Hello, Aries. Let's see who and what. So you have a tower coming in. I'm hearing Pisces really strongly here. Okay, you're coming in with Pisces energy. Okay, so you're finally free. You have some good news coming in. Did you know that? My goodness. So this comes in out of nowhere or out of thin air. You are finally free from some sort of an obligation that you had to a setting, to a group of people, okay, to a place. So you no longer have to be there anymore. I'm hearing duty. It's not your duty anymore. You don't have to keep watch. You don't have to keep tidy or keep clean anymore. Something feels more like yourself that's coming in. This good news is exciting because now you can finish up with whatever you had going on that was not suitable to you anymore. So how do you see the person in the reading? Yeah, something doesn't hurt anymore, Aries. Or you're not upset anymore. You're not dissatisfied anymore. You just kind of closed that chapter out of your life. You finished up your karma with it. You're like, I'm over it. It's done. The person in the reading has baggage. The way that they're coming in is looking like they have some sort of attachment and responsibilities and obligations that you no longer will share. Okay? So it's almost like if a person, let's say that they owed a lot of money, well, that became your problem. Right? Or if this person had another connection, well, that also became your problem. There's baggage here where you don't have a clean slate with this person. You can't have a clean or clear slate. They come with this heaviness. They come with these obligations. You know, maybe they have a whole family that they're taking care of, for example, and now you either have to pay up or put up, but you don't have to anymore. Because something was highly one-sided and you're finally free of that. What's going on with this, please? Yeah, it's some sort of an attachment. So what's the attachment? Yikes. It's kind of generally speaking, a serious kind of attachment. Like people would respect this, like this social standing, I want to say. So there's lots of paranoia about it coming in, like lots of fears and causing bigger problems. Yeah, no, this is a whole freaking debacle that you don't need any parts of. Sick and tired. This is what this is. I mean, this cycle is over. I already told you this. The decision is made. You are wiping your hands clean of this. You're dusting yourself off. The slate is clear. What are they connected to? Looks like a ton of expectations are on them. Yeah, they're supposed to be kind of like disciplined. This masculine energy is here, whether it's a man or a woman. It's father figure type of energy. So they have to be this person to everybody in this setting. And so because they already come attached, right, with all this baggage, it's fine. I mean, people have baggage, but it's not for you. It's not fine for you because it's affecting you in a bad way too. It's like you don't have what you need, or you're kind of left scrambling in freaking survival mode, basically. Okay, so someone just comes with this energy. It comes with them. Now everything is crumbling here. Yeah, so it's third party energy. Salty. So people are getting really upset about this anyway. It kind of looks like there's a falling out that is occurring in their life, and they're taking the fall, or they're taking the blame for this. They're about to be, there's third party energy that's coming through, and this love affair energy is no longer a secret. Something is not secretive anymore. They're realizing that, oh, this is not going to be easy. Okay, it's coming to light. And people have been already sensing this and feeling this for quite some time. And this is why your situation was one-sided, because of all this. Someone found something out. There's a wake-up call, a huge realization going on with this person, big time. Everything is crumbling and they're scared. They're shaking in their boots about this. So who's involved in that? Leo, Gemini energy. I got Capricorn, Pisces, something like that. There's a matriarch in the vibe. Yeah, they're having a huge falling out. It's a big brawl. Everybody's up in arms over this. So if you're exiting like a situation with a couple here, the whole family's up in arms. If you're leaving like a business, everybody's gonna be going at it. It's wild. It's like you're free and you're in the clear, and then all of a sudden people's lives are chaotic. It's pure chaos, Aries. You're getting out just in time. I feel like you're getting out. What are people up in arms about specifically? If I can get a clue, maybe. Okay, the rules, the foundation, you know, people adhering to them. Somebody's gonna call the police. This could be like getting legals involved, legalities, you know. I see a huge hectic debacle, okay? So entertainment purposes only, just because I said some trigger words there, but you get what I'm saying. No, yeah, it's just what it is. So the other person was unawares, or the other people were unaware of what was happening here, and now it's all coming out in the open. There's a huge freaking crash and burn moment. Okay, that's what I am getting. What's next for Aries in general? Because that seems like you're good on that. You are good. Next for Aries in general. And it's no longer your problem anymore. Like the pressure that was applied to you to be good and behave and do well, and whatever else this person was doing, like stripping you of your worth or your money even, it's not even going to be like that anymore. You don't owe people here, Aries, okay? This obligation is not yours alone to carry. And so it's falling back where it needs to fall. The pieces are falling exactly. It's like Jenga. I'm hearing Jenga. Okay, so Jenga, everything's falling down here. See that? It's wild. All right. So it's interesting because in the face of fear, you could crumble. But I actually see you not. I feel like you're about to gain favor for standing up for yourself, even if it's building self-trust within yourself. Your self-concept is being restored. Yeah, you have this debacle going on, this kerfuffle, exactly. It's like, how do I make lemonade from these lemons? I mean, you don't want to eat the lemon on its own, right? It's a little too sour. So you're getting what you want. Is like, how do I turn this hassle into my wish fulfillment? So this is one of those things that's going to feel like, why did this happen? Why did this happen? It's like, oh, if I didn't realize how much I hated this, I wouldn't realize my full potential and what I wanted. And so that kind of sounds really ass. I get it. But it's talking about you turning it into something that's actually your wish fulfillment. It's like you know how to handle this, Aries. It's like oh shoot, this is what I'm capable of. Oh shoot, this is what I actually want. Can I get advice, guidance for Aries? Because you need to go at it alone or something, Aries. Something about you creating something on your own. Yeah, this connection is done. Would you look at that? So I feel like there's this connection as Scorpio, Leo, Gemini person, or this Taurus person. It looks like you need to understand it a little bit more, like end the intensity. If there's an intensity here, it's not your cup of tea, or it's not for you to involve in, right? So if there's intensity affecting you, give it back to them. Let them have it. Let the people have their intensity. Especially if it's this Leo person or whoever this is. Yeah. You have to free yourself from that. Yeah, be mindful about your energy, your time, how much chaos you're accepting from this person, because I feel like you're free right now. You're freeing yourself in a very beautiful, gorgeous way. So you got 10th house, you got Mars twice in the 10th. It looks like you're going to be achieving a different level of how you are seen. Like there's a different level of respect. You're being respected. I feel like you're starting over again. You're starting something again. You're connected to something again. Now that this is out of the way, you can get back to work, is what I'm hearing. Back to work. Where's Aries? People are competing with you. This could be at work too. People are just like trying to outdo you all the time, or trying to, I don't know. It's just ridiculous. It's stupid. Why are people doing that? Yeah, I feel like take it as a sign of how people are respecting you or not. The way that things are coming out. Yeah, where's Aries here? The situation seems to have foiled. So then what is Aries supposed to do about this Seven of Cups? You have options, Aries. I feel like you didn't look at them because you were too caught up in this situation. You were too caught up in something and not actually being able to see your options, and now it's going to be open to you. So I feel like you thought something was not for you, or it was forever removed from your life. You were never going to experience something, but actually you have a ton of options. After this thing is wrapped up here, it looks like people are free. So I feel like you need to take a step back and let people duke it out. Okay? And right on the tail end of that, you have anything that you could want, and defend that with everything you got, Aries, because I feel like there's a new opportunity coming in on the tail end of this that you were not seeing. It was private, it was secret, or something like that. Okay, Aries, this is what I have for you. Check your other placements. I'll see you next time. Hey Taurus, let's catch a roll for you, see who and what. Okay, something feels kind of exciting, but it also feels a little bit daunting here, Taurus. It seems like you will be excited, but the first part is maybe it's waiting. Waiting for it to actually come through, or for it to happen, or you got to do the work on the front end, you know, so that you can have fun on the tail end, or whatever this is. So okay, Uranus, Moon, and the 8th house. Okay, so who and what's coming towards Taurus? This looks like a confession to me. Everybody's getting this Lover's card. I find it interesting. It must be the retrograde. So I don't know when I'm posting this, by the way. Just saying. There's a current Metro Schmade. So the person in the reading has been acting kind of weird with you and the situation, and this water sign looks like heavy Cancer is here. I got a little Gemini too, but they're kind of acting like everything is not good enough. You know, they're just cool with the way that things are. They're a little too comfortable to want to make any sort of a change anyway. So something is not advancing. There's two people offering themselves, like, what do you like? Okay, do you like this? Do you like that? Like, no, I don't like that. Well, what about this? Do you want that? No, I don't want that either. So they won't say what they want, but they'll tell you what they don't want. So where's Taurus? Maybe they don't know. I mean, they're just cool. That's why. So I feel like they're not actually hungry. They're not actually thirsty because they don't have a taste for anything just yet. Show me Taurus. Okay. So you're going to stop. That's the whole point. Apparently you're stopping this. You're like, look, I don't need to stay up so that I can deal with this. I need to go to sleep, okay? Because I have a long day tomorrow. Something seems like you are feeling like it's better to conserve your energy when it comes to this person and stop trying to anticipate what they want and how they feel and doing things for them and things of that sort. It's like, okay, this is getting nowhere with you. How do you see them? 3 of Cups. Yeah, heavy Cancer. Oh man, lots of Cancer. I mean, the thing is, it's like, it was going well, right? Like, it was going well. You guys were getting along, and all of a sudden, they just disappeared off the face of the earth. So, okay, now I feel like I know how you really feel based off of your actions. How do they see you? Something is just becoming clear to you about that. Is the way that this person is acting is like, okay, you're spoiled, right? Like, I'm making you feel like you have whatever you want and you can do whatever you want with me. So I'm not going to give you that allowance anymore. You're not allowed to behave like this with me, so I'll remove it. So someone's taking you for granted, Taurus. So the thing is, yeah, they're like, oh yeah, Taurus is very excitable. They're excited. They like me and they're going to come for me. So I'm just going to be playing hard to get, or like, you know, I've seen better. I'm not that impressed, Taurus. It's like, okay, no. So Taurus doesn't like this. They feel like you are very fertile, very spontaneous, very, I'm going to chase you down type thing. You're not. How do they feel? No, it's no. Okay, so they know that the situation is kind of dwindling here, that it's dying out, and there's some healing to be had. How do you feel? So what do they think you're going towards, please? Because it kind of looks like, oh, okay. They know that you are trying to get in control of yourself, like you're being more in control of your urges and your attraction even to them or to whoever. You're becoming less affected by them and their BS is what I'm hearing. So this nonsense is not affecting you anymore. They feel it, they know it, and they also feel this end coming through. Okay, wow. Why are there all these pages coming out? What do they actually, what's their intentions with Taurus, please? So they don't want emotions. This person does not actually want an emotional connection here. They kind of want something to feel easy, fun, you know, wind in my hair kind of thing. What's your intentions with them? They do want you to be also free or happy for whatever way. What's your intentions? Your intentions is something actually looking kind of serious. Yeah. No, you're saying, you know what? It's not going to be handed over to you anymore. You actually have to put effort if you expect some kind of a treatment. It's not just given to you. You don't just get attention because you want it. Okay? It has to be meaningful. It has to be worth something. And I feel like you're adjusting the way that you behave with this person. Why are they acting like this, please? What's the truth of that? Is there anything here? Any kind of clue? What do they think Taurus feels then? This person just wants to be kind of in control of their things. You know, they're sovereign. They don't want to have anybody have a say-so over them and their life. This person, I don't know. It's just an energy. That's just the way that they want to feel about themselves, you know? This person believes that you think that they are the apple of your eye, okay? This person's like, oh, Taurus is crazy about me. Taurus would do anything for me. Taurus is totally in love with me. I got them where I want them. They're falling in love, all of that. That's why I feel like you're going to disrupt this vision that they have of you. Like, oh, Taurus is all over me. Not anymore. Okay, psych. It's like you're revoking this. Okay. If they had it their way, what would they truly want with Taurus, please? Let's try to get some. Okay, directions, decisions. 6 and 6. They want both of you guys to feel on the same page about things. So whether that means that you guys continue to invest and see where things go, or if you actually take a step back. They are looking for decisiveness. It kind of just seems like they're letting it happen this way, though. They're letting it die out. Where would they be here? They would be, okay, where would you be? Okay, I feel like this person likes it when it's a little bit more difficult for some reason. This person likes the challenge of it. They want it to kind of feel like it's dying and then boom, I'm back and then we have drama. So okay, that's a little, I feel like that's a little bit toxic if you ask me, but you tell me, all right? Maybe I'm reading it wrong. It kind of seems like somebody wants that tension. You know, they want to contend with somebody. It feels like that. Yeah, this. And they're hoping that your intensity will kick up, then their intensity, and then you guys can kind of like clash here. This is where I'm getting Taurus. What the heck? Can I get advice for Taurus regarding this or otherwise? 9 of Pentacles. Okay, you know what? This is actually really beautiful. I feel like you are adopting the feminine principle, even if you are a man. This is a Taurus who's being asked to kind of sit back and let the energy come towards you, whether it does or doesn't. And I feel like you were kind of on that track to begin with in this reading. It looks like you're meant to feel a way about yourself, and that is also going to make this person feel a way about themselves. Not that we care at this point. That's not the point. But I'm telling you, this is what draws somebody in. This is what attracts people to you. It attracted this person to you. So if you feel you're becoming too interested in a person, then this is why this is coming out, okay? Or that they are kind of taking you for granted or whatever that is, Taurus, right? Because they're not behaving in a way that is benefiting. They're fine. Okay. So this is a Taurus who's taking their power into themselves and worried about the self and worried about how do I look today? How do I feel today? I want to take some time. I don't need to rush. Like, don't rush things, Taurus. I feel like, yeah, make it about you, which I feel like you're already doing. Thank you, Taurus. This is what I have for you today. Check your other placements. See you next time. Hey, Gemini, let's catch a roll. Okay. Somebody's trying to clear something up with you real strongly here, Gemini. This person, they're like, Gemini, say yes or no. This looks like they're getting really serious. They feel like they need to call it out. Yeah, they're trying to manage the situation in a way that they can actually know what to expect at this point. This could be an ultimatum. Where's Gemini? Gemini, do this, say that, you know. Which one is it? Okay, so where are you going? Quick and fast and in a hurry. There's an opportunity being presented to you and it looks like you can take it in the moment. So this is going to be like, think fast. Somebody calls you, Gemini. I see a person calling you and saying, hey, we need help. Something fell apart over here. It looks like you are in charge. And you're like, okay, I'll be right there. You come over and you fix it right away. You're fixing something. You're the one who has to come over and fix whatever's falling out. People are like not respecting your space or your equipment, is what I'm getting. Or the equipment there. How do you see the person in the reading? Somebody's calling you. Okay. How do they see you? Okay, so you're like, get to the point, get to the point. I mean, it kind of looks like they know you're this way. You're coming across kind of impatient about a situation. They feel like you have a lot of information and they want to pick your brain. They want you to say yes or no. They want you to admit to something. They want to know how you think. This person wants to get in your head. Wait, why do you see them like that? I just realized I haven't been using the oracles. Let's see. They're trying to get you to change your mind about something. Here it is. Okay, maybe something is supposed to be official here. They want to make it official. I mean, they've been asking you, hey, can we do this? Can we do that? Somebody's going to try to lay down the law with you. They're going to try to, wait, are you police? They're going to try to assert themselves and tell you this is what I expect and I want you to say yes or no, or else there's a consequence that they're pulling up. They're bringing it up. They're trying to get you, to change your mind. They want you to change your mind. They feel like you're being a little difficult about something. But you don't adhere to this. So I feel like this doesn't really, you don't believe it applies to you. Make it rain. Conflict resolution. Okay. Yeah. So now it's like, well, you could spend time with me or you can give me money. It'll be fine. Okay. I see, I'm hearing resonating. I see mediation. Someone's trying to mediate something. It's you. So it's like you're supposed to come and fix something, or you're going to come and fix the situation here because you have the know-how. People respect you more than they respect them. You're supposed to step in and tell everybody what's really up here. I feel like you're fixing something. I almost said Taurus. What is this person wanting? They want you to make a choice, first of all. They feel you kind of slipping away, and that's why they're trying to get your attention back to this. It's like, wait, don't go yet. Say yes or no first before you leave. I got Mercury, Mars in the 5th. How do you see this person again? Justice, okay. Right, they are. They are trying to make an agreement with you and that you are completely aware of this. I feel like there could be something like, let's make it official, or I'm hearing like an or else. So again, they're bringing up some sort of a consequence. And you're saying, no, this isn't for, that doesn't apply to me. The consequence is not going to apply to me. They can't do that. Or who do they think they are? What's this person's true intentions with Gemini? They want you to really dig your heels in on some things, like say yes or say no, okay? Because it's either we're on and we're going, or you're completely cut off and there's nothing happening here. It's like, are you going to let me suffer like that, Gemini? What's your intentions with them? It's like you're choosing the Leo or something like this. Two-faced. What's your intentions? Wedding, grass is greener. Ooh. Somebody believes that you are getting a little too serious with another person, or that's what's going to happen. You're cutting off an earth sign, this Virgo Taurus person, or that's what they think that's going to happen, that you're cutting off this Virgo Taurus and you're moving towards this fire sign, this Leo Sag person. It's like they're trying to put you on the spot to get you to react and get you to change your mind and come back and you know, talk to me, and then we'll make up our minds together, but talk to me face to face so we can figure this out. They want you to decide if you're going to agree to this or not, whether you're going to sign. Are you going to sign for this? Are you going to sign? Is it official, Gemini? Because they want you to. They're going to put you on the spot about it. So I see an ultimatum. Somebody's going to really talk to you about this. Okay, vice versa if you have to. I mean, that's what I see. I mean, this person needs to realize that there are certain risks involved that they are not considering, and I feel like you know what they are. And you're saying that they don't realize the magnitude of a choice like this. It's like there's implications, or there's also consequences. Like, okay, you want to tell me I have to say yes or no, but you don't realize what I would be saying yes to, or what we would be saying yes to, because a whole bunch of stuff comes along with that. It's not that simple. Somebody's trying to make it seem it is. So it looks like you're trying to get somebody to understand that, but they're not going to. It seems like they don't understand that if you're signing that it kind of puts the baggage on you, or the responsibility. So some responsibilities falling onto you, and maybe you don't want this, or it belongs to somebody else, kind of thing. All right. What's next for Gemini in general? So I feel like you're going to be having this conversation here. It could also be a vehicle. Someone wants you to sign for a vehicle or something like this. Okay, vouch for me. Be my reference. Some kind of a reference. Okay, so I feel like you're actually going to be getting a lot of attention. This does look a little bit like the Aries energy. It looks like you are definitely feeling yourself. And if you felt like you were alone and not being flirted with, or people were not noticing you, or you started feeling kind of like this could be social anxiety or fear, something is being overcome here big time. You are being seen as very attractive. Wow, you have a ton of freaking people coming in. Hold on. Who's all these people? You have a ton of people congratulating you, flirting with you, talking to you. You have a bunch of paramours, a bunch of people wanting to talk, date, chat. I also see, if you are a creator of sorts, it looks like you're gaining a following. Something new that you are doing. It's like you're ready to show it to the world, Gemini. It's really exciting here. Yeah, no more of this wasting time type thing, or not using your skills in the public. I feel like you need to put something out. You're actually skilled. You're very skilled at something, and people would love to see your work, or just your energy in general. People like it from you. If that's what you're saying, well, everybody else is doing this or something like that. No, people like it from you. They like you, okay? This could be the way you talk, your delivery, your energy, something like you make something exciting. So I feel like you have a ton of options coming in and a bunch of people. Wow. So you win, or you have success. You finally can start this new path. Some kind of struggle and hassle is over. There's finally going to be peace restored in your home, your family, and whatever it is. Wow, okay, 2 of Cups. You look real happy here, Gemini. So there's that. Thank you so much, Gemini. That's what I have for your day. Check out the places. I'll see you next time. Cancer, let's catch a roll for Cancer. I'm hearing freak. Okay, so you have Venus, South Node, 12th house one. What's coming in? Okay, so I feel like you're starting to feel something that you really want, Cancer, is kind of hard to achieve at this point. You feel very separated from a dream of yours, from something that you feel just really resonates with you. It's almost like you're starting to become pessimistic about it. Like, oh, that's never going to happen, and I don't know how it's ever going to happen. So it feels kind of like you're a little too removed from your goal to the point where it's going to a little bit stagnate. This could also be how someone is feeling about you. Yeah, feeling about you, and the Queen of Cups comes up. Someone feels like you're very removed from them, and you're isolated, and you're not accommodated anymore. This could be like acts of service where somebody would generally do kind things for you, and now it's not really happening. Who and what is coming in? It seems like there's a subconscious thing going on. Like someone's unconsciously abandoning love or support or something that they love. Who and what is coming in towards Cancer? It's becoming aware. People are realizing this, like, oh my gosh, I'm actually sabotaging myself, or I've sabotaged this. Something sabotaged me. Cancer. So you have 10 of Cups coming in. It's supposed to be a happy home, happy family. So you're concerned about this person. Who is this person to you? Okay. You're really taking a look at yourself and how you connect with this person or these people. And it feels kind of awkward for you, Cancer, because what is it? There's a stagnancy that you're referring to, and you're just alone with your feelings and thoughts from time to time, and you really hate these moments. What are you thinking about right here? Okay, you have some regrets. Damn, you feel really bad about a situation. I don't know. I feel like you're being super hard on yourself. This could be about this. It could be a water sign. I got Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Of course, Cancer is a water sign. You got Gemini and Earth sign energy. Your connection to somebody here of the past, you feel really bad about that. Let's catch a roll. Like you're being haunted by certain memories, and how come I didn't realize that or notice that? You have 10th house. Sun and Mars. Wow. Okay, I feel like you're contending with a version of yourself. So it's like, I'm supposed to be this kind of person. I'm supposed to be further ahead. I'm supposed to be this King of Pentacles. You know, I have everything managed, handled. I'm secure and I feel secure. Then why do I not? Why am I not being this person right now? Something feels emotionally very challenging. And you, yeah, like I said, maybe you're missing someone. You feel like you're missing out on someone's childhood or in yours. You're missing out on someone's life, maybe. How do you see the person in the reading? Okay. What do you think they're doing? Let's see. They're doing the 10 of Swords. Someone is about to make some moves and some choices from a situation, and you kind of feel like you can't even give them any input at this time. That's bothering you a bit. How do they see you? It's like they won't listen to me. Maybe I won't say anything, you know. You're trying to resolve something. Why do they see you like this? It's like almost like you're afraid to ask for support or help or something, like connection. So the situation feels very challenging. That's why. I mean, it looks like things have gotten to be, it's probably unexpected too. It's tumultuous, the energy between you and this person. Nurturing. It's all about this nurture energy. You know, I said like the acts of service, like doing kind things for people. Someone is not allowing the nurture and the kind gestures and the loving energy to flourish. It's really frustrating too because people can't, it feels like something's on the line or something's about to be chosen, something's about to happen. And again, you can't put your finger in it, or you can't say anything, or they don't want to hear something from you. It just feels like, I want to say futility. They found like a new situation or a new energy. I mean, they're acting this way. Lust. Oh, wow. I didn't see lust here. Really? So, okay, it's not. So that's why. It's some kind of choices that led up to this where now people are considering the next steps, and it's kind of scary. Somebody's happy with this and you may not agree with the way to handle something here. They're becoming very inconsiderate towards you and towards the situation. Show me you, please. You just feel like they're not considering your feelings anymore. Yeah, boundaries. Okay. Wow, that just flew down. I mean, when it comes to the flexibility, it's kind of lacking at this point. It's like, I just want to show you that I care. I just want to show you I care about you, and, you know, I hope that you feel the same type thing. You guys are not working together very well at this point. What is this person's intentions with Cancer? Someone feels like you're in deep review of your connection with them and of this nurturing energy. It could be a matriarch that you're referring to, or you as the matriarch, but it's like your connection is in review by you. This person believes that you're kind of thinking things over, thinking about who has been showing care and compassion and who hasn't, and how to show love and support in different ways, things like this. The thing is, yeah, they seem to be kind of a little too preoccupied, a little too maybe proud to engage with you at this time. They are just very distracted. I see that they're put their energy somewhere else. They're not really thinking about this right now. They feel like you're just here with your thoughts. What's your intentions with them? Okay. You're trying to say this isn't true, this isn't what it is, and somebody won't hear you. It's like you're trying to bring clarity to a situation, but they don't want to hear what you have to say about it. There's an illusion, and you want to burst the bubble of this silly illusion that's kind of overriding everything else that's going on. I mean, they have this idea. They have this idea about you or about the situation. You feel like it's going to be a one-sided thing at this point, that someone's kind of wrapped up in a situation and they've kind of made their bed and all these things. How do they feel, please? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's, wow. They're planning an ending. They're planning some sort of a... Something's becoming conflated, Cancer. Like you feel it's getting bigger. It's creeping up, you know. It's going to be more challenging in the future. This is where that thrilling energy comes in. They feel like something is exciting, it's thrilling. They want to move towards this dream and this idea, but that would mean that a Ten of Swords happens as well here. And they appear to be unaffected by that, or at least they're behaving this way. That part of the energy hurts your feelings. How do you feel, please? I mean, I feel like you feel kind of awkward. You don't know what to do. I mean, okay. Yeah. You can't influence somebody. You're starting to realize that you can't tell this person anything. So that's going to be frustrating. They won't hear you. You're like, okay, I tried to say something and they're shutting me down, or they're ignoring me. They're still going on about their business, thinking that this is the best thing since sliced bread, this idea that they have, or this feeling that they have. Oh my gosh, Cancer. What do you wish would happen here, Cancer, please? I mean, I feel like you just want to create some sort of a dialogue with them so that they could actually be a little bit more open-minded towards you, and yeah, kind of review something and think more long-term with you instead of, okay, I see a mother's health that's in question here, or somebody's in question, this matriarch. But you're trying to create the energy of love, nurture, compassion. This is even a hug. It's like, I just want a hug at this point. Can I get advice? Advice, guidance, or what does Cancer need to know? Something's blocked here, Cancer. That's what you need to know. Okay, so if this is an earth sign, especially this Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or this Leo, Scorpio, Libra person, it's blocked right now. It's going to feel blocked. It's a stubborn energy. You need to understand that this is not going to be easy for you to put your input in, and you know this, okay? So I feel like this is, even as the advice, it's something that is going to be this way, right? I feel like you have to make peace with something, Cancer. I feel like you're saying, I wish I was there, or I wish I could have been there, something like that. You feel like you're going to miss out on time with a person, or like someone's well-being. You're like, I feel like you're making a mistake or something like this. Yeah, okay. So you have to choose healing, Cancer, in this way. And it's gonna look different for everybody, but it starts by kind of accepting that this situation right now, whoever this is a little too stubborn at this time, Cancer. This is what I have for you. Thank you so much. Check your other placements. I'll see you next time. Hi, Leo. Who and what is coming in? The Sun. Where's Leo? So it looks like you're having a happy time with this Earth sign. You are also an Earth sign. Okay, so something is in review. I see you reviewing your connection to a person. You're trying to understand your connection with them, but privately so. This person is kind of getting out and about a little bit more, or they're less connected to you at this time. It looks like a long-term energy, you and this person. It's been long-term or will be long-term or something like that. I just feel like you're having thoughts. You're about to make a choice. You're trying to understand if you can achieve your highest potential in this situation. Let's catch a roll. I want to do you. Okay, Mars in the 7th. Yeah, so I feel like exactly, it's like your ego is coming into play here, but it's more so you want to know who you can be outside of this situation. Something's really important to you. You're connecting to a path or a purpose. It's important. I see nurturing energy about this purpose. I feel like you feel like you are not utilizing your full potential here. Show me this person. Someone here is acting like they need to be mentored. Yeah, right here. With that Sun energy, it's just giving almost like a flare of, wait, aren't you this Emperor yet? Or, you know, male or female. Maturity is coming into play here, and respect. And I feel like there's a lot of questions about this at this time. It's like, do I respect them? Do they respect me? Someone here needs to mature. So if this is a child, this it seems that way, at least. Well, it looks like an adult too. Someone's a little too thoughtless for your liking at this time. So this is what's going to be coming in when you're thinking about this, okay? It's like, are they going to face this about themselves, where they can improve in life, or what? How do you see them? How do they see you? I feel like you see a lot more potential, or you did, about this change, but it doesn't seem like that's what's going down here. Someone thinks that you are favoring, like, thinking a lot. You think too much lately. You've been pessimistic about your situation with them. They believe that you're putting a negative spin on something. This Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, this Gemini, Leo person. You're thinking about joining forces with another person over here, Leo. You're thinking about what that would be like. How do you see this person? So you may be getting ready to offer another person something, and this person is aware of it, or they kind of sense it. How do you see this person again? Okay. Yeah, it's like the more that this goes on, the more that you are favoring a connection elsewhere. You start thinking about someone else. Like, I wonder if I go towards this person, is it going to be everything I want? It's starting to look real shiny and new and beneficial is what you're saying. It's starting to look better to you than this. What's your intentions with this person? What's their intentions with you? Yeah, so Leo, I feel like you are thinking about something that is much more integrated than this person is. The way that they think about things is very one-track mind, or very maybe even self-focused. They do want to create an even flow though, but they're saying that there's a disconnect when it comes to the closeness that you guys have for a time being, and then a revival. So they would want to bring back the closeness again. It's just, you're starting to make plans on the back end. It looks kind of secret. I feel like I read this for you, something similar to that, like a couple years ago, maybe 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago. You've been wanting to exit for 2.5 years or something. You're starting to design a new opportunity for yourself. Wait, so what is this person? Let's ask their opinions. Something feels kind of insecure. Yeah. So it feels like, okay, I don't know what's right. Am I doing this wrong? Is this whole thing wrong with Leo? Is this whole situation ruined? Am I not behaving the way that I thought I was? Someone is in review as well. You're really quiet here. You're quiet. You're acting like you're not really affected from the situation. But now once they think about it again, they're like, wait, actually, that's not good. So it's at first they see you kind of quiet, hush, oh, Leo's thinking. Leo is learning something and maturing or reading up on stuff, and it's fine. But then they think about it. Oh, wait a second, something's up. Leo's been doing this a while. Maybe this is a bad idea or some bad news. Something like that. It's like at first they thought it was a way, now it's a different way. They have a different perspective of what it means. There's a meaning attached to this. They feel like you're silently exiting or about to. You're rejecting closeness with them. Yeah, they wish that you felt kind of like attracted to them or attracted in general, and that, right, you guys can have a breakthrough and everybody will be happy and fine, and you're going to be all over me and I'm going to be all over you. We're going to be attracted to each other. That's what they're saying. What's actually going to happen next, please? Temperance. Okay, so I feel like you are very much so favoring going at it alone at this time. Whatever choice this is, it looks like it's pending at this moment. Where's Leo? You're kind of holding yourself a little separate from this situation because you're finding something to be really exciting. I feel like you like the way that something feels or the way it fits you. There's a new lifestyle coming in for you, or a new way of being, a new way of life. You have a lot of options here, Leo. And you're understanding that this person's just now catching on to that you've kind of got these options coming through in the back end. Okay. What's the advice, guidance, or what does Leo need to know about this or otherwise? Yeah. So interesting. World card too. So I see an apology coming through. You have an opportunity to make amends with somebody. I don't know if they're doing it to you or you doing it to them, but either way, it looks like somebody needs to talk about the pre-existing problems. There's a big, major problem. It could be a communication problem. It could be actually being able to apologize properly or actually making amends with somebody. It's not working here. Okay. So part of the advice is to focus on the facts of it. I feel like you're establishing truth and connection with yourself right here in this energy, or that's part of your advice, to know what you know and know that you'll also maintain your posture. You're still standing. I feel like someone's ignoring a person. The longer that something is ignored, the bigger the problem gets, or it's still going to be there when you look up, kind of thing. All right, Leo? That's what I have for you today. Check out the placements. I'll see you next time. Virgo, let's see who and what is coming in. Okay, you have a Pisces here. This Pisces is not feeling happy, especially as a unit. They need to find something of their own by themselves. They appear to be kind of retreating. Yeah, this person's going to go a little bit quiet here for a period of time. Where's Virgo? They're leaving the home or the family behind. They're just, trekking. Maybe this person likes to hike, or they're going to be walking a lot. They feel like they need to get some fresh air. They need to get out of the house. Virgo's in the Ten of Swords. What's going on here? Okay, so you are healing from something that has happened. It does look like you're being guided towards peace. This doesn't look like your favorite thing in the world, of course, because it could be kind of challenging, but you will have peace here. You will. What are you headed towards here? The thing is, this is going to help you feel more confident and more capable. So this ending or this change is actually helping your own sense of self, your self-concept and your ego. What kind of relationship was this? How are they relating to each other, Virgo and this person? Okay, so I see a relationship that's being blocked here, Virgo. You've kind of severed ties with this person. You may be looking for something new, or you're seeking out something new. You feel guided to do this. You feel like this is the natural course of things here. That you're just kind of going with the flow and you're listening, you're putting your ear to the ground, You're alert. Show me, how does this person see Virgo in the reading? There's someone that you're really attracted to. It could be like a fire sign potentially, or just a lot of attraction. And that person is coming in. It could be a Cancer too. So this person believes that you don't believe in this anymore, that you've kind of made your bed about the situation and you're accepting it for what it is, and you're not being delusional about having to fix something. Sounds kind of harsh. So they believe that you are dead set on healing, and you could be more quiet than usual. You're a little bit evasive. That's how they're seeing you. How do you see them? It's like you're not going to try to do the work here because it's pointless, or you don't believe them. You don't believe it. And this could be you're having a trust issue as well. There may be something about belief. I don't believe you. Okay? It's not true. I don't believe you. Wow, yeah. Ace of Pentacles, freaking Capricorn, Devil card, and the Three of Swords, Seven of Swords. What was the main challenge here in the past? Somebody is not free to explore a connection. It looks like you and this person, yeah, you guys stopped maybe showing each other compassion and care and stopped feeling that things could be fixed. Both of you, I mean, it looks mutual. And you believe that this person is avoiding this connection too. So something seems mutual, like a mutual separation going on, or a severing of ties, a stepping back, okay? What's this person's intentions with Virgo? You look like Gemini, Aquarius. This person looks like a Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, or some other placement. Energy, maybe. This person's intentions with Virgo? Okay, what's your intentions with them? It's interesting because it kind of seems like you guys just don't fully, it's just not, you know? That's how you guys are talking about this. So you're trying to determine what's going to happen here. Someone here is about to make a choice. The other person feels like they're kind of along for the ride, but it's an understanding. You guys both understand where this is headed type thing. Yeah. They are feeling like they need to move forward. This person wants to move forward, but there's like a Cancer here, or a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, there's water energy. And they feel like you guys, they need to move forward in some way, but they can't. So this would be, what is this? It could be something success oriented, or what is this? Yeah, they feel kind of stagnant here. They feel like they're being rejected as well, that you are favoring somebody else, or someone is favoring this other person, this Leo, Cancer person. This person is starting to feel like you and them don't have attraction anymore. Like you guys are cooling off towards each other, and it's very challenging. What are you doing here, Virgo? Okay, so you're doing a lot of soul searching when it comes to this situation. It does look like there's a choice being made. You're kind of sorting things out. What do you think? Yeah, so the thing is that you don't want to happen, that you believe might happen here, is that at the last minute, someone's going to come and try to fix it, and it's going to be too late. Like, you're just like, man, I know that they're going to try to do this. They're going to come rush in and try to act like it's believable, and we can do this thing together, and we'll be happy, and oh my gosh, they love me. That's the one thing you don't want to be happening, and you feel like that's where it's going to head. You want love and connection and something like that. No, yeah, they haven't been very emotionally available towards you. That's part of the problem too. I mean, it seems like a lot of stuff may have happened prior to this. What is a Ten of Swords? Five of Swords. Right, so this is could be some kind of bullying. I do see sabotage here. See some kind of sabotage going down. I see, yeah, this is bullying. So you're not going to go back and forth with this person anymore. Yeah, you're sick and tired of it, of this bullying behavior, or this the cycle, the cyclical back and forth, and the stress that it causes, and having to feel hyper vigilant and on alert and watching every little move, or somebody was doing that. So divine intervention, cock block by the universe is coming in. Someone's getting cock block, cold shoulder. Yeah, so this is, again, it's showing up again. There's a separation happening here. If you had it your way, Virgo, what would you want to happen with this person? You would want nothing. You might want to actually fight this person or fight them off. You're just like, get on out of here. Okay, get. You're talking about someone invading your space at this point, or somebody's ego is in the way, you know. Ugh, okay. All right. If they had it their way, you want them to see you doing better, doing well. You want them to see you have like a glow up of sorts, or realize that you can do this outside of the situation. You know, it's like, I got it, don't worry. What does this person wish could happen if they had it their way? Okay, again, this Queen of Wands. There's too much like jealousy going on here. Yeah, there's two people. So someone wants two things. They want to be able to do two things. That's just what it is. If they had it their way with Virgo, what would they want? It's like Cancer, Pisces, and a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries person. Leo or something like that. No, this is too cocky. You guys have been kind of cocky or rude to one another, and now the feelings kind of dissipated, and so it's really awkward. It feels like growing apart at this point. It feels like there's nothing I can do. I feel like both people are kind of resigning in the situation. Okay, just take what resonates here. All right, what's next for Virgo, please? Okay, so I feel like this is actually going to be a very social time. Something feels a little awkward, though. There's someone feeling on the outside, or watching everybody happy and socializing, and someone feels on the outside. A person is getting excommunicated here. They are. I'm getting humbled. Somebody got humbled. Uh-oh. Where's Virgo here, please? Okay, so you have a lot of, yeah, there it is. Your connection with this person, you're not talking to them. This person specifically, you're not talking to them. I do see you have a lot of friendship, a lot of people around you. People are kind of gathering around you, but this specific person, it doesn't look like you guys are speaking, and there's a choice that looks like it's kind of up in the air at this point. So what's an advice, guidance, or what does Virgo need to know about this? Okay, flew out. You need to know, yeah, all right. You need to know something about yourself, like how to focus on your own personal growth and doing better and feeling good about what you're doing and how you're showing up. You need to develop some level of self-confidence here. This could even be that you are having a physical glow up and you're really happy about that. That's coming in. And you're modifying something about how you feel about yourself, maybe how you look. And you look, yeah, wow, Empress. Yep, something is growing here. Thank you so much, Virgo. Check out the placements I have for you today. See you next time. Libra, let's see who and what is coming in. Okay, I'm getting like a bitter taste in the mouth. You're going to try something, you actually don't like it, or something tastes bad. Okay, this could even be herbal or medicinal. Somebody's healing here, Libra. You have a fire sign popping up? Wow, with 2 new offers. Well, hello, Libra. You've got a person feeling very strongly about this. What are they doing towards you? Okay. So I do see that they are trying to get themselves out of their own head. It's very convoluted in there. They tend to overthink, and then they feel bad about it, and they start being very pessimistic and negative, and it just gets worse and worse. It kind of builds up momentum, and then they start rolling with it. So they're trying to get out of their head. What do they want with Libra then? What are they trying to do? The Lovers. Okay. So this is somebody who feels very strongly about you. What is the hesitation then, besides what they're saying? Damn, Libra, someone's got the hots for you. This person really has the hots for you. They want a connection with you, this person. And they could even want to come in and offer you this. But again, if they can get out of their head, that's the main problem. They're doubting. They're being pessimistic. They feel like it's going to cause unnecessary drama. What's this? The sun. Could be a Leo. Got Sag energy. Where's Libra? Where's Libra? It's like, can I buy you a drink? I'm seeing a person trying to buy you a drink, Libra. Or can I get you a coffee? Can I get you a this or that? It's like, here, let me get that for you. I see this person opening the door for you. Somebody's really trying to impress you here, Libra. Okay, male or female, we just swap the energy. Libra. Damn, this comes out of the blue. Here you are. You're like, wait, who is this? Yeah. Yep. Somebody is super freaking turned on. Okay, this is causing drama though. This could be at work, or someone comes into your work. It's really awkward. You're like, what are you doing here? Or who are you? Something's causing drama. Libra, I see an encounter, like a physical encounter, really like very lustful energy. I'm getting that here for somebody. Not everybody's going to be having that, but that's an energy for sure. Okay. Really depends who this is to you, right? Show me this person. Yeah, they're trying to be, exactly. They're trying to establish themselves as like the good guy, the good gal. They want to be good to you. They're trying to enjoy the moment. They've got these romantic feelings. They want to show you their affection, and they like you. This person really likes you. They want to be a good vibe to you. They want to live in the moment with you. They want you to feel the same about it. Show me you. You're exhausted. This could come at a time where you're just like, man, really? You want love too? It's like, yes, let's go ahead and stand in line then. Show me Libra. Okay, so you are alone and single. You don't want to be feeling any type of romantic feelings right now, is what it seems. It's like you're a little too burnt out for that. You could have something going on at work that you're just overwhelmed by, or something just suddenly happens with this boom energy, right? Tell me what that is, what it could be. You're finding yourself single and you're drowning. Okay, you feel like you don't have enough time. Okay, so there's just going to be some kind of scheduling conflicts here with this person. It looks like you are aware how this person feels, or you kind of have a hunch. So you have seen the signs, you've seen the symbols, or you will. It's like you're seeing repeating numbers. You know, somebody's going to like pop up and pop in. Okay. Wow. You're just very hesitant to give up some of your free time to this person, is what it seems. Maybe you don't want to feel love. I mean, I feel like you're being a little bit avoidant towards this person, because it looks like you're just very overwhelmed by it, maybe. Let's see what's up. What is this that you're talking about? Okay, you know, yeah. It could be something controversial. It might cause a little bit of controversy. Again, there's a drama here. Let me ask some questions. It's like, do I really want to get ready and go? It's like, no. Okay, this person's staring at you, or they keep looking you up. They keep asking you these things, or that's how it comes off to you. It's like, why are you staring at me? You may feel kind of awkward. I mean, it's nice that this person knows what they want and what they like, but okay, they don't say anything, or they don't really get to that point with you. You sense this, you know this. Okay, let's see what they're gonna do. No, because it's like they are overthinker. This person is an overthinker. Yeah. You're like, why don't you just come to my spot, or come to my place, or talk to me? Just talk to me first. Like, let's talk. We can talk. We don't need to jump into this or that, or we don't need to go places. Like, we could just talk on the phone. I want to stay home, or you can come visit, or something like this. Okay, so if this is a friend, it's like you need to, if someone's new, I don't know, it's a new offer, but you need to really get to know somebody first, or you want to feel more comfortable. I don't know. I feel like you don't want to spend time on this right now, okay? That's what it's coming off as. What's this, please, again? One more. 9 of Cups. Well, it's interesting because it's like, okay, now it's here, but I feel kind of blah. You feel kind of blah about it. Okay, what's this person's intentions with you? Yep. Okay, we already asked that because this is like, oh yeah, baby, you're so hot, you're so attractive, you're so sexy. Yep, big time. What's your intentions with them? Damn, Libra, you got a paramour coming through. You do. I mean, see, yeah, you're thinking about this. You're like, oh, I got a long week, or I had a long week. I got all these things going on. I don't know. You're starting to feel like you're just wearing house clothes or something is what I'm getting. It's like, I'm just lounging. I'm wearing lounge clothes. I want to lounge. I don't want to be all out there and do all these things or something like that. Okay, so this is going to be like a conflict with you and your lifestyle right now. And then maybe more things, because I feel like there could be some other drama here, but yeah, this is just a quick reading. So what's going to happen? Let's see. Are they actually going to do something? I'm telling you, this person is so... They can't get out of their freaking head. Would you look at that? What are they going to do towards Libra, please? Nope. Okay, what are you going to do towards them? This could be a hit and run experience. I almost said Scorpio. Interesting. I was going to call you Scorpio. Do you have a placement or something? Or this is Scorpio energy? A hit and run with a Scorpio happen? Maybe that's affecting this. Okay. Yeah, look, there's the death card right there. Capricorn here. I feel like you're kind of going back and forth about it. You can't make up your mind. This person can't get out of their head. You're kind of second guessing, thinking about it. And it's like, you know what? I'm not going to say anything. Okay, so in this period, it kind of looks like this is going to be a little bit frustrating. I do feel like you feel two ways about it anyway. Okay, but this person just can't seem to be clear with you at this time. Okay, so it's going to be like, I feel like you're good. Okay, you're good about it. You're just not liking this approach. Okay, there's that. But you also are prioritizing some kind of lounging or a low-key energy, a low-key evening maybe. Okay, this is what I got for you, Libra. Thank you so much. Check out the placements. I haven't seen somebody new in your reading for a while, but there it is. Yeah, see you next time. Scorpio, who and what? Who is this? This person thinks that they're kind of like cool. They're playing it cool. They feel like they are the most amazing thing since sliced bread here coming through. They're really feeling themselves. I mean, this looks like Libra. You came up in Libras a little bit. Show me Scorpio. Whoa, shoot. Well, that kind of sucks for them. This person, they could be a part of this group you're talking about. You are putting a lot of effort into this group. You're feeling really at ease and at home here. It looks like could be something you are creating, but you look like you belong there, babe. You really do. People like your company. They like your input. And then at the same time, you have this person. So I feel like this person's in their feelings about this for some reason. It's like they're trying to act like they don't notice you. You walk in, you're the empress, you're like, hey, everybody. And then it's like, oh, you know, like this glowing energy with all this yellow here. And this person's like, yeah, I don't see that. They're like dimming this light here. It's like, no, let's keep it level-headed, people. Come on. Stop doing this and that towards Scorpio type thing. What are they doing? Nine of Cups. They're very self-involved. Yes. So this person wants the attention and the affection. They want to be chosen. They want to be loved. They want this kind of thing. So what's your connection to this person? Okay. It's the Seven of Swords. It's thievery. So your connection to this person is thievery, Scorpio. Hiding money, feeling insecure. Something along those lines. Someone's feeling, it's so weird though, because this person is confident in their own right, but it's a comparison thing going on. It's like, oh, look at Scorpio. I mean, the Queen and the Empress, right? So it's kind of like this person's, they don't want somebody to come and trump them or their energy. It seems like you're coming in and being very creative, you're building, and everybody's like, yeah, it's a good job. Yeah, woohoo, we got it, everybody. I don't know what the problem is, okay? How do you see this person? You have a lot of money, a lot of support. Yeah, this person wants attention. So you're understanding that this person actually does want attention here that they're not getting. How they see you. I don't want to put that away. I'm just grab another deck then. Let's do this one. Let's get some training wheels. How does this person see you? It's somebody's deck. I borrowed it and never gave it back type thing. Anyway. Yeah, so I feel like you're going to take a position here. They feel like you're gunning for this position. Oh. Okay. You're not going to lose your control or your self-control over a situation, so you're playing it safe. How do you feel? Seven of Swords. Yeah, I mean, you're not going to get too emotionally involved here. You're not emotionally involved. You're hiding your feelings. You're hiding how you truly feel. How does this person see you? Because you don't want to involve yourself with this person. Yeah. You're avoiding them, Scorpio. What do they want with you? And you're like taking the sunshine or something. This person is okay. They like to appear like they are right, that they're correct. They don't want to admit that they are wrong or could be wrong. This person has an ego. So this feels like competition is happening, but they actually don't want to compete. It's just they're doing it. Maybe they don't realize they're doing it because they are doing it. I mean, energetically, I want to say. Okay. They want to connect here with you. How do you see this person? Infatuation. Scorpio, this person is actually wanting to connect with you. It's just, you know that they want attention. You're not giving it to them. I see. So they are not giving up. This is some kind of infatuation or denial that they're experiencing. They know that you're out here on your own and they want to stop this drama or whatever, but they can't figure a way to do that. It's like they don't want to disconnect from you. So they want to connect with you, but the drama comes along with it, or the competition comes along with this. So it's like you can't have maybe an authentic or genuine connection with this person because it's always going to be about a measuring contest kind of thing. What do you want with this person, Scorpio? Okay, anyway, they're asking for attention, this person, All right, what do they want with you? You're just trying to disconnect here is what it's starting to look like. No, yeah, they want to make peace with you, Scorpio. This person, who is this? What kind of a relationship is this again? Seven of Cups. It's someone that you've already severed ties with, apparently, or will sever ties with. And then they're going to want to rekindle. So Libra, Gemini, Virgo, and then I got that fire energy, okay? What did this person do in the past towards Scorpio? Yeah. They're trying to resolve something in the past. They're trying to talk to you. What did you do towards them in the past? Refusal. This is outright refusal. So you've been avoiding this person? Because they were a no-show. Someone did not show up to something? they keep trying to talk. They just talk, and it's like, it comes out as deceptive. This person is deceptive, Scorpio. Whatever they have said to you or done, you're starting to feel that they're not real. This person is not real. They say things to make themselves feel away or to look away. Yeah, what's going on? Guilt. It's a fighting energy. Cutting ties. So what's this then? It's like someone wants to be in control. So you feel like this person wanted to be seen as proficient or doing well at something, that they need to feel in control or like the leader for once, or maintain this energy. They're paranoid about their position being stripped of them, and it's making them hypervigilant in a way of keep competing or something like this. No, yeah, they're hoping that you end whatever this is, whatever contribution you are making to this setting. They don't want you to be involved there, like your whole family is involved or this whole community is involved. They're hoping that you don't do that anymore. What are they going to do towards Scorpio in the future? I don't know if this made sense, Scorpio. What are you going to do towards them in the future? Nothing. I don't see you doing anything. Can I see here what is this obstacle besides what I've said? Because it seems like somebody's attitude with you. The obstacle is the connection, is authenticity and integrity, and moving past something and having a realization about how people have felt, and a realization about the connection as it stands. What is that? It's an admission. Someone needs to admit to something, and that's not going to happen. Okay, so that's not going to happen. This person is, why are they in the justice? Because nothing's going to happen here. That's why, yeah, it's like sitting on a connection that is not coming to fruition, or sitting on the truth that it's not. They need to start looking elsewhere. This person's starting to look elsewhere, Scorpio. That's what I see happening. Thank you so much, Scorpio. Check out other placements. I'll see you next time. Sagittarius, let's see who and what is coming in. Lovers. Okay, so I see a person trying to seek connection with you, Sagittarius. Seems kind of important to them. They feel strongly about this. They want a choice to be made. Yeah, because there's a specific thing that they want with you. They already know what it is. I mean, it's a certain type of connection or a choice. Okay, it's a choice for me, Sag. So something about this makes you feel kind of awkward. It makes you feel like this person's way too on your tail. They watch you very often. You kind of start getting paranoid about this, or someone's paranoid, and that's why they watch you. This person's very paranoid. They watch you, you walk away, you're moving away, you're slowly disconnecting from this person, and they are understanding that, but they're spying on you. How do they see you? You're just out in the cold from them. How do you see them? I'm seeing a restroom. This looks like at a public place. There's a restroom, someone sitting there next to a window. How do you see this person? There's a window there. Okay, so what does this person want with you? Because it's, okay, yeah. You are moving away from a person who wants to fight something out with you. They're hoping to kind of make a determination about who all is involved here and figure who's going to be removed from the equation. What's your intentions with them? There needs to be some clarity about that and about the connection. You got Gemini energy here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, maybe an Aquarius. I mean, you already understand where you are and where you need to be. This person is trying to connect. Wow. It's a very commanding energy that they have towards you. They want to be able to force connection with you. You could have said no, and then they come back anyway. You said, no, I don't want to talk. And then they come back and try to talk to you anyway. It's getting kind of irritating. What's your intention with this person? You're like, I'm busy right now. Like, I can't talk. Okay, so you're about to have a rekindling with a person. I do feel like you have an attraction to them and they do to you as well. Someone's going to want other people to be removed from the equation. What's going to happen next, you and them? You want something solid. So you're moving away from a person, or someone is, and moving into another situation. Something's falling apart with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They're forcing it to feel very one-sided. It's making it feel like you are supposed to be fixing everything. You're supposed to be overachieving with them and bending over backwards for them. You're disconnecting from this person. Even if you reconnect with someone, it looks like you're disconnecting. There may also just be a desire to connect with this person, but it's not happening. Okay, so I'm also seeing that if you have been feeling very overwhelmed, like you can't get your head above water type thing, that is being alleviated. Whoever you are, you should check the Sagittarius reading that I posted. It seems like this. Seems like something about, is it the stalk? Does it say stalker? I can't remember. Shoot, because by the time I post this, I may have posted other ones. Let me check. Oh, it's feeling threatened and lurking. Published February 28th. Okay, so I feel like this is the energy. I feel like you might find some messages there, just saying. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this situation in the coming period here is going to be a little bit stuck. It's going to feel stuck. I do see, though, that you have the wind at your back when it comes to disconnecting here. It looks like you have success coming into. Sag, you have success here. There's a shift in who you are, your professional activities. It looks better. You're on the up and up. Something can be resolved here finally. You can finally change the tides there. Yeah, so there's going to be an offer for communication, but it kind of looks like you don't trust the situation or the person. There is a desire to want to connect physically as well. I see that very strongly in your energy. So this is going to get kind of intense. Thank you, Sag. Short message here. Like I said, check your reading, but that's what I have for you. Check your other placements, and I'll see you next time. Capricorn. Whoa, Capricorn, that was your energy. Who and what's coming in? Okay, I see this person meditating a lot. They seem kind of quiet. They seem like they're not really getting back to you about something. You're wondering what's going on with them. They are shielding themselves. I feel like they're not getting a lot of sunlight either. It's like they're inside in the dark, but they're feeling through their feelings. They're resolving things. They are looking inward and kind of chilling. This person looks like they're hanging out. You are getting impatient, Capricorn. You're ready to move. You want someone to say something, do something. You're like, fine, just hang up on me then, or just tell me to F off then. Like, it's almost like you want someone to at least just clear it up or just say something so that you understand the situation. How do you see this person? You're like, I'm just going to do something else. You stand with a 3 of Cups. Okay, Libra, Cancer energy, Gemini. Leo. So this person is a good vibe. You've been having good conversations with them. You really like the way that things are going. And now all of a sudden they change their tune or they're acting weird. It seems like you are waiting for them to tell you if you guys are going somewhere, or you're waiting for them to acknowledge an offer that you have here, that you guys have together. There's a lot of laughter here. It's like, you know, you guys really enjoy each other's company. You feel like there's potential for things to go a different way. How do they see you? They make you smile. They make you laugh. They make you feel seen. How do they see you? I feel like you're really attracted to this person. Maybe it's a friend, you know, you don't have to be feeling romantically, but you actually like this person. This person thinks you're really popular. You know how to handle yourself in social situations. You get a lot of attention from people. You make people laugh, so you are funny. How do they see you? You're funny. You don't really take yourself too seriously, and they like this as well. Okay, they just don't know if there's actual potential for this. They don't think that it's right. Like, it may not be fair. What's the reason? What's the reason about this offer? Because there's a rush into an agreement or a rush into a commitment, it could be. They don't want to rush into something. They feel like things change after they say yes. So this person believes that if they say yes, it's going to turn into like a controlling dynamic where one person is going to be in charge and be very dictator-like over the situation and be kind of bossy or in control. Somebody doesn't want that energy in their life. They don't want someone to be controlling or for them to turn into this person. It could be like a responsibility thing as well. They don't want to change the nature of your guys' energy right now. What do you want with this person? You want the world. I mean, I feel like you're just saying, you know what, it is what it is kind of thing. If they want to say something, they can interrupt me. If not, cool. Like, come through if you want to and don't if you don't want to. What's this person's intentions with you? I mean, I feel like this person's really attractive. So are you, though. So are you. You're very attractive. Maybe you're not understanding that. Or you could. Do you know? Let me see. No, you don't know. So I feel like you actually don't like the attention you receive. You may think that people don't like you or they're not attracted to you. You feel like people think you're too much or you come on really strong, so you try not to, or you think that, I don't know, people have adverse reactions to your energy, to the way that you are, or people think that you're cocky, that you're assertive or like aggressive or something. I feel like this person actually likes you and they don't see you that way, okay? Like you're like, people can't wait to get away from me kind of thing. No. Okay, so, I mean, they're getting ready to give you an answer about whatever this offer is, or they're ready to ask you something about this offer. So what's going to happen here? Okay, so I see a period of a break happening. Okay. I don't know if you're going to like it, really. I see a break happening. You don't like that. You don't like that this person just diverts their attention whenever. So somebody here could have like an attention span that's real quick, fast, and kind of goes elsewhere. Someone here could be leaving as well. I see a person like leaving a position or leaving a project, and the attention is going to wane. Okay, so it's just going to be suddenly gone. People are just stop talking to each other. It could be you actually, because you're getting ready to leave here. You're saying, I don't need to talk or something. So it's going to come back in, but you might feel differently by this point. So this looks kind of like a reading I did for Pisces. It's like they're not striking when the iron is hot, which could be you. Like you want that to happen, but they're not doing it. So it's going to fizzle a little bit. I do see it coming back though. Okay, so thank you, Capricorn. That's what I have for you today. It's a very short reading. Check your full readings on the channel and check your other placements if you want to here. And I will see you next time. Hi, Aquarius. It looks kind of like Capricorns right now. So you're dealing with an air sign, another air sign, Aquarius? Well, that's their energy at least. They're looking like Libra and Gemini here. Let me see what's going on. Okay. So this person's seeming to have a reaction to you because they're coming in acting as though they are not there, they're not available. You may not even be speaking to this person. They have created a block, Aquarius, this person. It's weird though, because as soon as they see you out there, you know, living your life, getting attention, it looks like you're posting something, Aquarius. Like maybe you're posting something, but whatever way it is, you're shining really bright here. And even your card came out with that. And they feel like you're moving on, like you're moving away, you're moving on. So what they're going to do is try to sabotage that. They're suddenly catching a wild hair, feeling like they need to come in and wreck your peace specifically. They don't want you to have this quiet peace, this leisurely energy. Who is this person? Guidance. Okay. They're going to try to guide you back towards something. It looks like towards them. Dating. Okay, wow. They want to date with you, or they're going to ask you to meet up, Aquarius, ask you on a date all of a sudden. Or who's doing this? Is this you? Are you trying to get them? One sec. Let me see where you are. Either way, okay, because you could be a cross watcher too. Someone is creating, nothing's changing here right yet, and something's going to happen after that. So it's been a block. Now, because of a certain desire for more attention from someone who is shining is what's going to happen. Show me, Aquarius. Family and love affair. What? Boundaries. Okay, see, like I said about your peace, right? Here's crossroads coming in with them. There's crossroads about this person. Your peace is getting disrupted right here. Nope, you're not allowed to have peace. I told you that, right? That's, somebody doesn't want a person to be able to have peace and quiet. You know, you could be disrupting something. No, I see them doing it. Let's see. Oh, paranoid about other potentials, paranoid, feeling kind of insecure because there's other options involved, and maybe in life, it doesn't have to be always tied to romance, but that's what it's looking like. It's looking like, okay, I see that you have potentials and possibilities outside of this, and this distance is supposed to create a desire. So this is strategic distance. The distance is strategic from the other individual who is not getting the attention. So they distance themselves and start living their best life, and it's attracting the person back around. How does this person see you? Okay, you're in the Ten of Swords. How do you see them? That you're not seeing them physically. You don't want to talk to them physically. So the attention is not working, Aquarius. Whoever's trying to seek the attention here is not working. Maybe you thought you'd give someone some time and they'd come back around. This person is seeing your relationship as not as close as before. So let me pull a card to see why, like what happened here. It looks like something got a little bit, is stagnant maybe? Not quite stagnant. Not as exciting. Nothing was changing. Something wasn't growing. A person thinks that, is this you? Someone won't commit, okay? I feel like you guys are doing a lot of mirroring in this reading because it's like back and forth. So a person won't commit here. And that's why this is going down. It's like, okay, you're not marriage material, you're not partnership material, or you're not somebody I want to work with me on this thing, you know? That's what I'm seeing. So that's why it's looking like a person wants to be out and about and partying, or just open to life, to opportunities. What does this person want with you, please? Okay, wow. So they are going to come, okay, that's why. This thing is going to go back and forth a lot. What do you want with them? Here you go. You want some kind of action, babe. You're talking about action. Action. Yeah, lights, camera, action. This could be something that you are recording, or you're in a film, or being seen somehow. Somebody's asking for, looks like a lot of physical activity, I'll say. What is this person's intentions with Aquarius, please? So this is just a snippet. If you're looking for your full readings, check the channel. I don't recall if this came up specifically, but of course there will be more readings. Okay, yeah, so they are jealous if you were to get with somebody else. So there's jealousy being kicked up here, and that's what's causing this storm warning. So, wow, okay. So this competition, this lust, and it's like, it's mine, you're mine. Someone's feeling kind of possessive suddenly over the situation. Let me see their true intentions, though, just to make sure. This person's intentions, please, with Aquarius, in the future, at least. So they're still pulling a 4 of Cups. Person is still pulling the 4 of Cups. There's not a whole lot of communication happening. Oh my gosh. Yeah. They're trying to overcome the way that they fear things are going. This feels like it could be a self-fulfilling prophecy. Nothing has been going on for a while. It's almost like you lost contact, or you guys are not as close as you once were or could have been. A person's not opting in on that. And so this is someone who doesn't like the feeling of rejection. What is this specifically? Okay. So whoever the feminine is requires a lot, is what they're saying. And this could be in any sort of way. It could be energy, it could be money. Someone thinks that the feminine needs a lot of care or attention. And is also very valuable, by the way. So what is the problem? What's the blockage? What's the obstacle here? Okay. It couldn't get off the ground. Something couldn't get off the ground here. The staying power is not strong. Okay, so there's a weakness in the staying. The energy of the staying here. So you want freedom? This person thinks that you want freedom, and you're holding on to some sort of freedom here. I also see a person wanting to start a new project or a new job. What do you think the blockage is? Your comfort zone, or someone's comfort zone. Okay, so this would be like rocking a comfort zone. There's not a whole lot of open emotional availability. There's not a lot of heart to hearts kind of thing, and knowing where the other person stands and what they feel, what they want. And it's making you feel like it's a little bit too much of a risk for you. You also look like what are you doing here? Okay, you're holding on to something too. This could be another person. Aquarius. At the 7 of Swords here, that's your card, but what the heck? It looks like you're happy with your situation, in whatever way your situation is. You have a 10 of Cups here, so your home life is some kind of way that you want it. This could also be that you have an idealistic nature about what you want, and so if it's anything else, you're just not going to be easy to kind of pin down. So I feel like you're holding on to your own life, your lifestyle over here. You feel like this person's selfish anyway, or they're starting to act like this. You're saying that they're not available. This person's just not available. They're too comfortable doing things on their own or for themselves or away from you kind of thing. Like they're cool with the separation type energy. Okay, because they wouldn't make up their mind. They wouldn't choose. And so now it's like, well, this is the aftermath, This person thinks that you're just in it for fun, Aquarius. That's why. They think that you just want a romp. You're just in it for physicalities, you know, close to the person, skin to skin, that you're not actually. So that's you. The person that, so they were talking about you not wanting commitment type thing, or not being available for commitment. This is what I have for you today, Aquarius. Check out the placements. I'll see you next time. See who and what is coming in for Pisces. Okay, well, what's all this? Pisces. All right, someone's been kind of waiting for a minute. Yeah, it does look like Aquarius is. That's interesting. Person's been waiting to reach out to you, Pisces. They've been thinking about it. Like, should I say something? Is Pisces going to accept my offer? It's like, sorry, I didn't show up back there, Pisces. They feel like a lot of time has lapsed and there was no movement here. Show me them. Who's the person, please? One more time. Because it's like showing the same energy. And Aquarius showed the same as the one before too, Capricorn. All right, so Pisces. Yeah, your cards just feel very weird, Pisces. It feels like they're not, I don't know. There's a whole bunch of like, I want to say, yeah, there's the shadow energy. Something feels a little bit like lost at sea, a little bit confusing, but it's not confusion. It's maybe aimless, or feeling like you're ready to give up at any moment, not knowing whether it's correct or if it's right. A lot of second guessing going on. A lot of, I think I know, but then I don't. So this does feel kind of Neptune to me. It feels this way. So you have Libra, Scorpio energy coming in. You yourself, you look like you're healing from an ailment or an illness. Okay, you're healing here. What are you doing? Seven of Cups. There it is. Yeah, so this could be kind of confusing to you when this person pops up. You're like, wait, you're here? How does this person see you? Somebody wants to tell you that they're sorry, Pisces. How do they feel? That they messed up about something. They're going to come chase you down and try to bring a better energy to you. This person wants to talk to you. What do they want with you? They're like, I got to get to Pisces. I know that they gave up on me. They feel like you kind of gave up. How do you see them? Okay, how do you feel? Okay, it's like, yeah. You have options, Pisces. If you don't right now, it's coming in, because you're looking at options, and they don't have to be like people romantic or anything, but you definitely have a lot of energy that's coming through. So you can do whatever you please at this point. The ball will also be in your court with this person who is seeming to try to come in and resolve something with you. Okay, they may have something to give you too. They want to spend time with you, talk to you, kind of rehash your guys' situation is what it is. This person is kind of like very involved in some kind of a community. This could be somebody who's married as well. They're married. They live in a castle at this point. Like, you feel like this person's like loaded, or they're very secure. They have a lot of stability in their life just in general. They are locked in a contract as well. This could be to this place, whatever place you are referring to, where a lot of people are. They're contracted there. They're locked in somewhere. So the thing is, you're really diligent about your time, how much time you spend, how much energy you invest. You're talking about your own stability, and that's why you have to be smart about this situation, because you're saying that you feel the need to not stay put. Like, you can't stay stagnant. I'm hearing you can't afford to stay stagnant. So something can't be quiet for too long. You got to get back to it. This could be something that you're doing online. Like, you have to keep posting something. How do you see this person? Or you're trying to maintain momentum, I want to say. Okay, wow. Well, that's the thing, though. They come in and you feel like they're pretty egotistical with you. And here goes the lack of forgiveness that's trying to come through as well. You have not, maybe you don't want to accept this offer. We'll see, though, because it looks like you're kind of surprised that it's coming the way that it is anyway. What do you want with this person, Pisces? What do you want with this person? Okay, so you're trying to heal from this connection. Clearly, you do have unfinished business here. You're aware of this. You are aware. Let me see here. Your intentions. Your intentions. Well, shoot. That looks like a freaking kerfuffle if you ever seen one. I mean, I do feel like there's a desire to want to rekindle something here. I do see that desire. Let me see something again. What happened in the past, please, besides what I've said? Okay, so there was a lot of kind of like wanting to rush into a situation, but it didn't happen. This could have been because there were a lot of people around. Someone was getting really turned on or attracted during some kind of a meeting where there's hella people, okay? And looks like there had to be a lot of waiting. A person was socializing, someone was spending time with people, you know, a group setting, and didn't have time or something. Okay, why does this person, they're like, I missed my opportunity, shoot. That's what I'm getting. This person feels like they missed their opportunity. Yeah. Now they feel like you don't care anymore. Like you're not thinking about this. You don't want that. Like, oh, Pisces didn't even wait for me. I told them I was busy and I was going to come back or something like this. Okay. And then they feel like you're like, I'm not waiting. Are you kidding? Okay. So this person wanted you to kind of pause, wait. And you're like, well, I actually have options now. Thank you very much. Okay. You don't want to show up. And other people do. I just want you to be aware of that. Like other people will show up. You know that, right? It's kind of like that. I mean, it's like they got you all excited about something and then they just womp womp, you know. It's pretty much, it's a letdown. Who rejected who? Did they already try to apologize, Pisces? I don't know. I see an extension of an offer and then it didn't come through. That's for sure. I also see that a person, give me one right there. Oh my gosh, they'd had an insight. This person just suddenly realized they needed to come through and chase you down. Why? Because they didn't know what they wanted, and now they see that you have opportunities coming in, and this must have been coinciding with the eclipse energy. Kind of feels like that. It's looking like they're like intimidated by you, but why? Like, what is it, right? Okay, let's see what they're gonna do. This is not a full reading, so check the channel for your full readings. What is this person's intentions in the future with Pisces? They want the Two of Cups and the Sun. Wow. Okay, they're gonna reach out, Pisces. At least that's what they want. Let's see what they're actually gonna do. Yeah, let's do that. Wow. It's like a soft offer. They can't get out of their head about it. That's the problem. They're worried to like express how they feel and ask you a question. They're concerned because they think you're going to reject them. Yeah. They're afraid to speak up, Pisces. This person is, oh my gosh. What are they going to do after that, please? So now they're just like, well, I lost Pisces. Okay. Eventually they are. They're going to reach out. I don't know about right now, because they're too much in their head about it. They're kind of going to let something settle, and then they're going to come through. I'm getting something about Valencia. What is that? All right. 1919 as I look up. Okay. What are you going to do towards them? They're like, oh my gosh, it wasn't right. That wasn't fair. I can't believe it. They're going to realize what they've done here, really. It's like they're understanding the magnitude of this kind of behavior to let something kind of fall apart here. Oh, wow, Pisces. I feel like you're trying to sort yourself out. That's what you're looking like. When this comes through, there is a revival trying to happen, but you're taking your time and you're sorting your life out. You're sorting out how you feel. You're reflecting on how something has ended here. What is the Ten of Swords? Okay. You see them reaching out to you here. You see it. You see when the message comes in or when the call comes in, and it kind of looks like you're kind of preferring the separation at this point. When this comes through, Pisces, it looks like you're not done. Maybe you're not done healing. You could feel like you're on bed rest kind of thing. And this could just be about the situation. Like you're just tapped out for a while. And when you see that come in, you have like a reaction to it too. You're feeling, I don't think so. Not right now. Okay. I'm still kind of processing things. That's what it looks like you're doing. Thank you so much, Pisces. Check your other placements. I'll see you next time.